everyone. Welcome to the Soul Care Intuitive Show. I'm so excited to have you here. If you're joining me on YouTube, hi, how are you? And if you're here on podcast, I'm so excited to have you listening today. Today, I want to talk about what a mediumship circle is and how it's going to benefit you very much in your mediumship journey. What is a mediumship circle? It is a group of people who get together to perform mediumship readings for each other so that they can practice and up-level their skills. Now, I personally believe being in a mediumship circle is something very important, and it's going to up-level you much faster than just reading the book or taking the course. Now, of course, you do want to take a mediumship course. You do want to read the books. I have a free Mediumship for Beginners course to get you started. But once you take that and you want to start mastering your skills, I have 2 mediumship courses, Soul Care Mini Course, which is going to help you learn how to connect to your friends and family, and Soul Care Master Course, which is going to teach you how to become a professional medium. And I have put everything in this master course. I also have a book called Mediumship is Easy. It's available on Amazon. Of course, everything is going to be down below in the description that you can purchase one of these courses or the book. When you start developing as a medium, one of the first things I tell my students is you've got to get out there. I know it's scary, I know it is, and I know it's hard, but the only way to take your mediumship skills to the next level is by practicing. And being in a mediumship circle is going to do that for you. You're going to be able to practice your mediumship skills with those that are also learning how to become a medium and are also learning the connections. The more that you practice, the stronger that your connection is going to become. And this is the #1 reason I like to offer mediumship circles. If you are looking to join a circle, go on my website, soulcareintuitive.com, click on appointments, and you'll see the list of available mediumship circles that you can join me and my students in. Now, you can be any level and still need a mediumship circle. I love attending circles. I love attending and watching my students in their circles. And whenever you're in that type of environment, in that type of group, it really boosts and amplifies your energy. So of course, when you're doing a one-on-one reading with a client or a practice client, there's energy there, but when you're in a mediumship circle, you're going to feel a huge difference in the energy, especially if you continue to keep showing up for these circles, keep coming to them, keep practicing your skills. The energy level inside of a mediumship circle is so amazing, but you have to try it out for yourself to feel it. Don't just take my word. Sign up for a mediumship circle. Find them online. You can go on Facebook or Instagram. I've seen lots of mediums post about their circles. Of course, I would love you in mine, but you want to find a mentor that you align with, that you feel vibey with. So do your research first, find a mediumship mentor that resonates with you very deeply, and make sure that you join their mediumship circle. So let's go over my 5 favorite reasons to join a mediumship circle and kind of explain what they are. The first one is your spiritual connection. The more that you connect to spirit to give readings, the stronger your connection is going to become. The more that you sit in a mediumship circle in that juicy, beautiful energy, the stronger your spiritual connection is going to become. And as you keep making those connections, it's going to become so easy to connect. I remember when I first started my mediumship journey, I would sit there and say, please, Spirit, don't let me down. Please connect. Please help me, please. Right? I was just so nervous. But the more I practiced, the more I got into that mindset of I am a medium. And the more I sat in circle with other mediums, the easier it became. And now I can just sit down and start a reading and I'm immediately connected. But that takes time and it takes patience. But the more you connect for practice readings, especially inside of a mediumship circle, the stronger your connection to spirit is going to become, and the easier it's going to be for you to feel that connection for yourself, for you to know how you connect, and for you to just sit down and give a mediumship reading. Number 2 is that it builds confidence. I love seeing the look on my students' faces when I see them in these mediumship circles, making connections and realizing that that magic, which isn't really magic, it's an innate ability we all have, but it feels magical. Seeing their faces light up when they're giving a mediumship reading means everything to me, and it's building their confidence. The more that you sit in circle, the more that you practice, the more readings that you give, the stronger that you make your connection, you're going to be improving your abilities at the same time. When you sit in a mediumship circle, there's other mediums that are in the group with you who understand, who are not judging, who are not rushing, who don't want you to sit in fear, and they want you to do a good job. All of that energy is in that circle. They're sending you positive vibes. And as you're sitting in your circles, practicing more and more, showing up for yourself and spirit more and more, you're building up your abilities. You're learning how you as a medium work. Every person is super unique, and you've heard me say this in many videos. The way you do mediumship and feel it or see it or know it is going to be different than the person next to you feels, sees, or knows their mediumship. And the only person who can find that out for you is you. And by showing up to mediumship circles, you're going to show up for yourself and your abilities. And you're going to start growing your mediumship and expanding yourself to learn how you work. Number 3 is that it starts to enhance your energy awareness. When you're a medium, you start to feel the energy around you more. When you're an empath or a psychic or a healer, you start feeling and sensing the energies around you a lot more. And if you've ever done any of this work, you know that the energy is a very subtle shift. It's a very soft energy, a very soft shift when you connect to spirit, when you read for spirit, when you feel it around you. And the more that you attend these mediumship circles, the more you're going to be able to feel and understand that energy around you. So this is really going to help you boost your understanding of energy. It's going to help you boost how you feel and sense energy around you. And especially when you're in a mediumship circle with all of that amazing, juicy, good energy around you, you're going to be able to feel that and understand that. Energy is everything. Our thoughts are energy. The words coming out of my mouth are energy. My body is energy. And so when you are sitting in a practice circle for mediumship, you're sitting in that energy, and your body is picking up signals and signs and information from the field in order for you to understand it, process it, and give that information to your client or sitter. So when you're connecting through mediumship circles, you're not only enhancing your mediumship, you're enhancing your ability to read and understand and to receive energy. And your body will tell you what it means, how you're receiving it, how you're providing it, and get guidance on that through the others in the group. Energy is everything and everywhere. And our body is constantly picking up on the energy around us and translating that so we can understand. You know, those gut feelings that you get is energy that your body has come in contact with, processed, and said, you know what, let's turn left instead of going straight like we normally do. Or you'll get a feeling, I don't want to be here, I shouldn't be here. Those little gut feelings is energy coming into your field and you are processing it. But when you're doing it in a mediumship circle, you're doing it in a very conscious way. When you get that gut feeling to turn left instead of right, you're not thinking about it, it just pops into your head. But when you're in a mediumship circle, you are consciously feeling the energy around you. You are consciously feeling spirit communicate with you. You are consciously connected to the energy of that mediumship circle. So when you're there, you're not only up-leveling your mediumship, you're up-leveling your understanding consciously of energy. Number 4 is the support that you're going to receive. Now, mediumship is a beautiful journey, but there's still a long way for society to go. There's a lot of people who want to hate and judge, and there's a lot of people who want to leave nasty comments. To that I say, when you're in a mediumship circle, you're with a group of people who are doing the same thing as you. A loving community, non-judgmental community, a community wanting to break through barriers, wanting to get rid of fear. And when you are in that group, you're going to start having that energy of non-judgment, that energy of no fear. I'm going to go for it. You're going to be in a group with like-minded people, and the support is so needed when you're going through a mediumship journey, when you're learning to become a medium. There is no one in my friends or family that do mediumship that understand. I had a really profound experience in 2014 when my father was killed, and it sent me on this journey that opened up so much of my soul. And mediumship was a huge part of that. But I don't know anyone in my personal life who does mediumship, psychic work, or energy healing. And when I first started this journey, I made a post on my Facebook group to all of my friends and family. And at the time, I believe I had around 300 people on there. 2 replied. 2. And when I talk about it now, very rarely does anybody respond. So believe me when I say you're going to need the support of a community. And being in a mediumship circle is a community like no other. Community is needed when you're learning, because you're going to have somebody to bounce ideas off of, ask questions to, compare notes, or even just help you practice. Joining a mediumship circle is going to give you that community that is so needed on this journey. And the last thing I want to say, number 5, is that it's going to help you on your own personal healing journey. So for me, for example, my journey started when my father was killed, and I cannot tell you the deepest, darkest pits I was in for the years after he died. And mediumship saved me. Mediumship gave me what I needed to get better, to feel better, to heal. And now it's my absolute passion to share that with you. When you lose a loved one, there is no feeling like that. And especially for me, my father, I never got to talk to him again. I never got to say goodbye. I never got to hold his hand. I never got any final or last words. My dad was hit by somebody in her car and she kept driving. So I never got to talk to him again, but I knew in my heart, I knew that I could learn how to become a medium and connect to him. And that personal healing of mediumship, I cannot tell you what it has done for my soul. The ability to connect to spirit, to know that there's more after this, that this is just a body that I will leave behind, but my soul, my memories, my love, my abilities, my skills, they will go with me. And mediumship gave me that healing I didn't even know I needed. So one of the most important things I think, and that's just me, is that getting in a mediumship circle is going to give you healing that you never even knew you needed. Maybe some of you know that you need healing and that's what you're looking for, a community to help you heal. And a mediumship circle is there for that purpose, healing. And it's not just healing for you, it's healing for the person that you're reading for. And eventually, once you move on, if you so choose, to clients, you're providing healing to your clients that there are no words to measure. The healing that I have received from becoming a medium, there are no words for. And I love it, and I love sharing it with all of you. So what I want to do now is hear from you. Leave me some comments if you're watching this on YouTube or Apple, Spotify. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you feel about mediumship circles. Have they changed something for you? Do you feel that vibrant, juicy energy when you're inside of a mediumship circle? If you're looking for a circle, I do host them. If you go on my website, soulcareintuitive.com, and click on appointments. Currently, we have one scheduled for March 1st, 2025 at 8 a.m. Pacific time. I would love to see you in my circle. There are a limited amount of spots because I want to ensure that everybody has the opportunity to practice in the group, and I want to make sure that we're all available for each other. I will be hosting a lot more, so make sure you check my website often for any new mediumship circles. And whatever questions you have about mediumship, about healing, about energy, leave it down in the comments. I'm happy to answer those for you, and I'll see you in the next show. Bye now.